but right now I'd really like my own color TV and, lots of things. What about you, Quentin?
Well, coming over here today, I was wishing I had a new 10-speed bicycle. My old one is really rickety.
Hey, maybe that's why... I'm glad my dad can't hear us talking this way. He says I spend too much time wishing for things.
That sounds just like my father. He says I do too much daydreaming and not enough homework. You get in trouble for daydreaming, Quentin? Yeah. At breakfast, I wish I had $10 to spend any way I wanted. But when Papa heard, he said, "Stop all this foolishness. I don't want to hear any more talk about money."
Hey, maybe that's why the three of us get along so well. Each of us can wish for whatever we want and know the other two won't laugh at it when we talk.
Well, right now I just wish I could catch a really big fish so I could take it home for supper. Wait, I've got a bite! It's a big one!
Be careful, Quint. Don't pull too hard or you'll break the line.
Okay, I'll be careful. Wow, did you see that fish jump? It's huge! Help me! Pull it in!
Okay, we've got hold of you. Ready? 1, 2, 3,
pull! Give the fish to me. Wow, it's the biggest bass I've ever seen. I better take it right home. See you later.
When?
Let's all meet at my house this afternoon. I should have all my chores done by then. Okay, so long.
Quentin's wish to catch a big fish had come true. So as he pedaled home on his old rusty bicycle, he wished for bigger things.
I wish I had a new 10-speed bicycle and a new coat for Mama. Or maybe even... Oh, the cracker that really ran right through Papa. Maybe even...
Just then there was a loud pop. Then a long psst.
Oh no, not another flat tire! We're trying to get it fixed. This fish will spoil in the sun. There's a well. Put the fish in the bucket and drop them in the well. That should keep it fresh. Hey, you up there! Don't try to fuck up my head! I am! Now you're gonna help pull him in, not. How far down are you? Since I'm standing on my knees, let's say I'm at the bottom. Have you a rope or something? All I have is a fishing pole. Splendid! Just lower it down. The line isn't very strong. You'd be surprised how little I weigh. All right, here it comes. I see it. Just a bit farther. I've got it. All the way, Elias. You are very light. Are you okay? Another couple feet, and I'll be out.
Quentin pulled up on his fishing pole until a hand grasped the side of the well. It was a tiny hand, no bigger than a hand of a doll. But more amazing than the size was the color. It was green.
That's it, lad. I'm out. The wet and cold are more than a boy should have to bear.
Quentin was wide-eyed with wonder. It was a man, but one such as Quentin had never seen before. He was no bigger than a doll. His face, like his hands, was pale green and wrinkled with age. On his head, which was no bigger than a baseball, sat a tiny top hat, and in his teeth he held the stem of a tiny pipe.
Hello, sir. I'd be... I've been best on my way. Thank you very much for pulling me out of the well. Hey, wait! I saved your life. Least you can do is tell me who you are. Henry.
Quentin's fishing pole gave a jerk. The silver hook was snagged in the man's coattails.
I would wonder if you could reach back there. It's hard to reach back there. I will, but first tell me who you are. No good will come of this, lad, but since you must know, I'm called Flan. Flan? That's an unusual name. What type of person are you, Mr. Flan? I'm not Mr. Flan. I'm not folks like to call a leprechaun. I come from Ireland. Just what is it just don't get along too well together. The first person who tries something with me, I'll give him green skin. I will turn him into a frog. You can do that. If you know everything about leprons, you know we can all do all sorts of magic.
If you can do magic, why couldn't you get yourself out of the? Why did you need my help?
Because I fell asleep in school during the lesson on flying. It was terribly conclave and the day was hot. And I dozed off. The result of that, I can't fly. Until you came along then. Now, you must claim your due.
I do.
You caught me and made me say my name. And by the law of leprechauns, I must grant you 3 wishes.
3 wishes? Wow! Can I wish for anything?
Anything at all, but I best warn you, whatever you wish for, and that's what you get, and you have it for all time.
I guess I'd better think about this. But right now, I better be getting home. Would you like to come along?
Don't mind if I do. I'm living in a cozy nook that belongs to Miss Viola Truster. But I've seen you guys can be too much for me. And such whooping and shrieking. I had to leave. Where do you live?
4 miles from here. I wish my bike was fixed. Then we'd be there in no time.
There was a rumble of thunder, and the very air seemed to vibrate. Then suddenly the bike's flat tire was filled with air.
First wish granted. Off board.
That wasn't fair. That wasn't a real wish.
I'm afraid it was, lad.
I wish there was a way to keep me from making wishes I don't want to make.
Easiest part. We won't consider your 3rd wish until you fully counted the 3 afterward.
My 3rd wish? What do you mean? What happened to the 2nd one?
You just started wishing not to make wishes you don't wish to make.
But this wish was more complicated than I thought it would be.
Keep it your careful thought and don't forget to count 3 afterward.
There were so many things Quentin wanted. The new bike, the things for Mama and Papa, money, that was it.
I know. I wish for all the money in the world. 1, 2, 3.
For a moment there was only silence. Then there was a tremendous whoop, followed by noises, and the sky was tearing apart. Finally there was an eerie quiet.
Open your eyes, Quentin. Your wish has been granted.
Slowly Quentin opened his eyes. He saw fields and cows and birds, but no money.
Well, don't just talk. Wasn't it planned?
I wouldn't trick you, lad. You asked for all the money in the world, and you got it more than anyone can carry.
Disappointed, Quentin pedaled his bike slowly towards the farm.
Oh my goodness.
But when the house came into view, he could barely see it. There was huge mounds of something where his father's crops used to be. It was,
All the money in the world.
yes, piles of money that almost touched the clouds. Quentin ran to the nearest pile and plunged his arms in up to his shoulders. He picked up wads of bills and tossed them into the air. There were dollars and Mexican pesos and English pounds and India's puppies and Dutch sliders and German marks. So many different kinds of money.
Money! Money! Money!
Quentin tramped on mounds of gold and silver coins. Finally, he came to the fence at the edge of the road where Flan was seated at the top rail. The little leprechaun was wearing a wide grin on his face.
See that? I kept my promise, didn't I? Who's this now? Quentin, what's going on here? Where's all this stuff for the crops used to be?
We get something better than crafts, Papa. Just get all the money in the world.
And I suppose Cinderella's coming to dinner tonight, Quentin. When you start with this day-giving business, I just don't want to listen.
But it's true, Papa. It really is.
All this paper can't be worth a hill of beans. It's worth it all the money in the world is worth to anyone who has it. What's that so creepy?
As Quentin and Flan told Mr. Stowe the story of what happened, Vincent and Rosaline arrived, walking down the road, and listened in silence. Then Vincent gave out a yell.
Wow! Oh, wow! Think of all the things you can buy. Think of all the things we can buy. Here, take all you want. You too, Rosaline.
Rosaline and Vincent grabbed handfuls of money and stuffed the bills into their pockets and into their shirts and socks and shoes. When they were through, they loaded stuffed into their clothing, sat in 2 neat piles on the side of the road.
Okay, my money, it's gone. All of it's gone.
I bet Quentin told Flan to take it all back.
Oh, wait a minute! I got it! You never meant for us to really have any money, did you, Quentin? Come on,
Vincent, let's go. We can still have fun, just the two of us.
Quentin was very unhappy. His best friends were mad at him, and his papa was upset and worried. This money business wasn't going the way he had planned. Flan, Mr. Stowe, and Quentin went into the house to see Mrs. Stowe. They had to figure out what to do about all that money.
Quentin, what are all those piles where the crops used to be? And who is this little green man? Isn't he the cutest thing? All the money in the world it can't possibly be. But it is, Mama. And this Flan, he's a leprechaun. He brought the money here. But where did it come from? What are you going to do with it?
Those are very good questions. I have a feeling we'll find the answers on the news. Could they turn on the TV?
Yes, Papa. Wow, the president's on. He's making a speech. Get out of the TV.
Fellow citizens, today something has happened that has never before occurred in our history. All the money in Washington, D.C. has vanished. We have reports of money missing from Fort Knox and other locations as well. We don't know how this happened, and until we find out, most government work will have to stop. The situation is serious, quite serious, but not hopeless. In the meantime, we are going to negotiate some loans from our allies abroad.
How much money did you say was out there?
All the money in the world? I just want to say this to whoever has all the money. We're going to find you, mister, and when we do, watch out.
No one had money